Hey everyone, let's talk about someone truly special. Someone who completely changed the game. I'm talking about the one, the only Britney Spears. Before the sold-out arenas and the #1 hits, she was just a little girl from Kentwood, Louisiana. You could see it even then, that spark. She had this incredible energy, this light that just pulled you in. From a very young age, she loved to sing, she loved to dance, she loved to perform for anyone who would watch. It wasn't just a hobby for her, it was like breathing. She was born to be on a stage. I mean, can you even picture it? A tiny Britney, probably with pigtails, putting on shows in her living room. Her family saw it, her friends saw it. This wasn't just a kid messing around. She had real, undeniable talent. It led her to auditions, to singing competitions, and eventually to a little show you might remember called the Mickey Mouse Club. Wow, talk about a launching pad. She was right there alongside other future legends like Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake, and Ryan Gosling. It was like the Avengers of future superstars, and Britney was right in the middle of it all, shining so bright. Being on that show was like a masterclass in entertainment. She was learning from the best, honing her craft every single day. She learned about hitting her marks, connecting with the camera, and working with an ensemble. It was a lot for a kid, but she handled it like a pro. When the Mickey Mouse Club ended, Britney didn't just go back to a normal life. How could she? The performing bug had bitten her hard. She went back home to Louisiana, but she had a dream, a huge one. She started working on demos, sending them out to record labels, facing rejection but never ever giving up. It's that determination, that fire inside her, that really defined her from the very beginning. She was a small-town girl with a global-sized dream, and she was just getting started. Okay, so fast forward a bit. It's the late 1990s. The world is about to change, and we didn't even know it. A record label, Jive Records, finally saw what everyone else had been missing. They saw the potential, the star power, the magic. They signed her, and history was about to be made. They sent her to Sweden to work with a producer named Max Martin. You might have heard of him. Together, they crafted a song that would become more than a hit. It would become an anthem for an entire generation, a cultural reset. And then, it happened. In 1998, the world heard 3 simple notes, dun dun dun, and then that voice, oh baby baby. The song was, of course, Baby One More Time. It was electric, it was everywhere. You couldn't escape it, and you didn't want to. The song was a perfect storm of pop genius. The video, with the schoolgirl outfit and the incredible choreography in the hallway, became instantly iconic. It wasn't just a music video, it was a moment in time. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was trying to learn the dance moves. Suddenly, Britney Spears wasn't just a singer. She was the superstar. The Princess of Pop had been crowned. Her debut album, also titled Baby One More Time, flew off the shelves. It was a massive, massive success. Kids, teenagers, even adults were obsessed. She was relatable, yet aspirational. She was the girl next door who also happened to be the biggest pop star on the planet. She had this unique blend of innocence and confidence that was absolutely captivating. She made pop music feel fresh, exciting, and brand new all over again. After the explosion of her debut, everyone wondered, what's next? Could she do it again? Oh, she could. And she did. In 2000, she dropped Oops! I Did It Again. The title alone was brilliant. It was like she was winking at all of us. The song was a smash, and the video? Come on. The red latex jumpsuit, the astronaut on Mars? It was iconic. It cemented her status as not just a one-hit wonder, but a true pop titan. She was proving that she was here to stay, and she was only getting better and more creative. Britney's influence went way beyond her music. She became a massive style icon. Whatever she wore, people wanted to wear it. The low-rise jeans, the crop tops, the belly chains, that was all Britney. She defined the look of the early 2000s, and her performances were legendary. She wasn't just singing on stage. She was putting on a full-blown spectacle. Think about the 2001 MTV Video Music Awards. She came out with a live python wrapped around her shoulders while singing I'm a Slave for You. Who does that? It was fearless, unforgettable, and pure pop culture gold. Her music evolved with her. She wasn't afraid to take risks and push the boundaries of pop. She gave us hit after hit. Remember Toxic? That song is a masterpiece. The high-pitched strings, the driving beat, the ridiculously fun video where she's a secret agent in different disguises. It won her a Grammy, and it deserved it. Then there was Gimme More, with its iconic opening line, "It's Britney, bitch." That was a statement. It showed her confidence, her power, and her ability to command the world's attention with just 3 words. Throughout the early 2000s, Britney was on top of the world. Her albums, Britney in the Zone, were huge successes, each one showing a new side of her artistry. She was a global phenomenon. Her concerts sold out in minutes. Her music was the soundtrack to so many people's lives, for proms, for parties, for just driving around with the windows down. She created so many shared memories for millions of fans. She wasn't just making pop songs, she was creating the cultural fabric of a decade. Now, being that famous comes with a price. The spotlight that made her a star became incredibly intense, and it never, ever turned off. The pressure was immense. Every single move she made was scrutinized by the media. Every relationship, every outfit, every misstep was headline news. It was a level of fame that is hard for any of us to even imagine, and she was living it every single day from a very young age. It's a lot for anyone to handle, and it started to take a toll. This period was incredibly difficult for her, both personally and professionally. The mid-2000s were a turbulent time. We all saw the headlines and the paparazzi photos. It was a tough, painful chapter that played out in public. It's hard to look back on, because we see now how much she was struggling under the weight of it all. This led to the conservatorship in 2008, a legal arrangement that put her father and others in control of her life and finances. For years, she continued to work, releasing albums like Circus and Femme Fatale and performing a hugely successful residency in Las Vegas. She was still our Britney, but something was different. But then, something amazing happened. Her fans, the ones who grew up with her, started to notice things. They heard her whispers for help. They put the pieces together. And they did not stay silent. They started a movement. You know what I'm talking about, the #Free Britney movement. It started small with dedicated fans online, but it grew into a massive global phenomenon. People took to the streets, they made documentaries, they demanded that the world listen to Britney's story and fight for her freedom. It was a powerful display of love and loyalty. This fan support was a testament to the connection she had built with her audience over the years. They never forgot what she meant to them. So, where does that leave us today, on August 15th, 2025? Well, after a long and public battle, the conservatorship ended in 2021. Britney got her voice back, and she is using it. She's sharing her own story on her own terms, for the first time in a very long time. Her journey has been one of incredible highs and devastating lows. But through it all, she has shown a resilience that is nothing short of inspiring. She survived a level of scrutiny that would have broken most people, and she came out the other side. She is, and always will be, a survivor. Her impact on pop music is undeniable and permanent. You can hear her influence in so many of today's artists. She changed what it means to be a pop star. She blended incredible showmanship with catchy, perfectly crafted songs. She proved that pop music could be smart, fun, and artistic all at once. She paved the way for a new generation of performers who learned from her that you have to put on a show. Her music is timeless. You can put on Baby One More Time or Toxic at any party today, and I guarantee you, everyone will get up and dance. More than just the music, Britney represents something powerful. She represents hope. Her story is a reminder to never give up, to keep fighting for what you believe in. She taught a generation to be themselves, to be confident, and to not be afraid to be a little different. Her vulnerability has made her even more beloved. By sharing her struggles, she has helped countless others feel less alone in theirs. She's more than a pop icon. She's a symbol of strength and perseverance against all odds. So when we think of Britney Spears, let's remember everything. Let's remember the little girl from Louisiana with a big dream. Let's remember the pop princess who ruled the world with a smile and a dance move. Let's remember the fighter who endured the unimaginable and the survivor who reclaimed her life. Her music is the soundtrack to our memories, and her story is a source of inspiration. She is a legend, she is an icon, she is free. It's Britney, bitch. and we will always, always love her for it.